really important for us that all of our students can participate in NAPLAN like they participate in all events throughout the school year.
Whatever the other students are doing, he's doing it too.
It's important to me because I like to try and see where I'm at and try and see how much better I could do.
The results I see if I improved on like English or maths and see if I can improve on for next time.
His diagnoses are to do with processing, sensory and auditory, and then following on from that came anxiety, ADHD, ASD and dyspraxia and dysgraphia. Him doing NAPLAN is incredibly important. I think any parent with a child with a disability always wants to know, where does my child sit?
It's very important for students with a disability to undertake NAPLAN Online because at the end of the day, they're part of our school community. They are a student in our school. They are entitled to do the same assessments and have a go at everything that every other student has a go at. And through the adjustments that we've now got available, we're making it more accessible for more of the students.
Gabrielle has been diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder. Participating in NAPLAN Online is incredibly important for Gabby. It's not about disability, it's about ability.
Moving NAPLAN Online has meant it's far more engaging for the students. It's a more streamlined process for us to implement, and it's also given us more flexibility to cater to the needs of our students.
When we're talking about students with diverse needs, we're talking about students who have needs that are a little different to some other students. So this could be gifted and talented students, it could be students with disabilities, or it could be students with English as a second or additional language or dialect.
When the students are doing the NAPLAN on paper, it's very difficult, without going to distract them, to go back and see how they're going, to see if they're attempting the questions. Where when they're doing the NAPLAN online, you can see on their screen which questions they have attempted and which questions they haven't attempted.
ACARA provides a range of tools and adjustments on the platform to support their needs.
The new online platform has a range of tools available which include items such as a protractor, a ruler, there's a countdown timer so that the students can monitor how much time they've got left.
Doing NAPLAN Online is a lot easier in a way because you've got the audio button which reads the question to you, but doing the test on paper, you don't get that opportunity.
One of the big improvements that have come to NAPLAN with the NAPLAN Online is the tailored test design.
The NAPLAN tailored testing works in a way that students would start at a certain point together and then along the way would take different pathways depending on whether or not or how they answer the question.
The tailored test design really does allow every child to experience success.
We determine the adjustments that are required for the student based on the adjustments that are written into their individual learning plan.
When we get the results back from NAPLAN Online, we look at the growth the student has had, and then we can go back and look at their personalised plan, see if there's anything we need to be adjusting with the work that we're doing for the student.
The results from the NAPLAN test were really, really useful. We did use them in part of the planning process for individual learning plans moving forward.
All of the teaching staff here and certainly the executive were very positive in regards to encouraging Naveen to participate and getting him excited about taking part.
The exciting thing when students with disabilities complete the test is that they've got that sense of accomplishment of, I've done the test, I've been able to complete the test.
When he was doing the paper test, he needed to have that support with him, and so he'd be taken outside the class.
NAPLAN Online was actually really helpful because I was actually in my classroom with all my other peers.
I like computer better because the read and write really helps you.
The online was easier because I had an audio tool so that would read me the questions, and I don't usually like putting my hand up to ask like any help.
Some of our families and students are really engaged in NAPLAN and they're really proactive. One of the things that they love is where they can jump onto the NAPLAN website and have a look and feel around what NAPLAN's about to help prepare themselves or their child for the assessment.
For each of the children with a disability that will be participating in NAPLAN, we have those conversations with the parents and the staff, and then we will look at the adjustments that are being made on their personalised plan.
Before Cooper is scheduled to sit for the online NAPLAN testing, there is a few discussions we have, a few conversations we have with the school, just to go through some options on what would best assist Cooper.
In regards to potentially reducing any stress that Naveen might be feeling around a test situation or something that might be a bit different about his day, our strategy really is to just get as much information as we can beforehand and talk to him about that in the days leading up to it.
So I would 100% recommend any parent to go onto the NAPLAN Online, onto the demo site and just, investigate it for yourself, navigate around.